I want to wake you up to the fact that when I was working with that Center for the Biology of Natural Systems and did those 20,000 autopsies and 10 million chemistries and 10 million slides, special stains looking for pollution, I was running into things that just were incongruous, things that just didn't make sense. Okay? Type 2 diabetes in crocodiles and alligators. Supposed to be a human genetic disease. How did it get in crocodiles and alligators? What about sickle cell anemia? It's supposed to be a genetic disease of the African American population and black people in general from all over the world. How did that wind up in hummingbirds and deer and antelope? Didn't make sense. Well, I knew there had to be some sort of deeper, more common thread. Well, it turns out that none of these diseases were genetically transmitted as had been proposed by the medical system. But the deeper thing was they were nutritional deficiencies, okay? Type 2 diabetes deficiency of a single mineral. We've known that for 70 years now. And then, of course, the sickle cell anemia is what's called an inborn error metabolism. It's a deficiency of the embryo when the cells in the bone marrow forming that actually manufacture hemoglobin, and they were missing something, so you have a little bit of a defect there in the hemoglobin, and makes the cell sickle when they don't have enough of a particular nutrient, and then you get a crisis as a living adult human being or teenager or child when you have a deficiency of that mineral. The defect of hemoglobin reacts and you get a sickling. In white population, sickle cell anemia is called thalassemia. Thalassemia in white people and sickle cell anemia in black people, same disease, okay? Inborn error metabolism caused by nutritional deficiency during pregnancy. Well, when you start looking at human populations, you see the same thing. There is crazy stuff that goes on. I want you to get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. Get a hold of the DVD called Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the CD, Public Enemy Number 1, and they all kind of tell the same story. Obviously, there's a lot more information and charts and tables and references in the books that you can't get in the DVD and the CD. Now, the nice thing about the DVD is my presentation, as I do it today, with all the slides. Of course, is my voice giving the presentation, but you get to see all the scientific articles and newspaper articles and all the things. I urge you again to get the book Epigenetics, the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the CD, Public Enemy Number 1. Now, I'd like to talk about the Pima Indians. I was actually interviewed yesterday for 3 hours by a committee of 4 people in Pocatello, Idaho. This is going to be aired next week. It's a TV interview. It's going to be national. It's going to be streaming online. And one of the questions came up from this nice lady, the Pima Indian tribe, was that tell us about diabetes and obesity in the Pima Indians. And, of course, this is thought to be genetic by the medical trade, as you would expect. But it turns out it's not. Well, if you go back to my book, Rare Earths Bin Cures, published in 1994, I had written about the diabetes and obesity in Pima Indians because it's an oxymoron. There's something not right about talking about genetics for obesity and the type 2 diabetes being a genetic thing in the Pima Indians. Well, there's a group of Pima Indians. There's a tribe of Pima Indians that span the Arizona-Mexican border. Let's say it's a big egg-shaped oval, the population dwelling area, and half that egg is above the border into Arizona. The other half of the egg is below that border between Arizona and Mexico. And so you have half the population, the same genetic pool, half the population above the border in America, and the second half of the population, same genetic pool below the border. And it's kind of interesting. The Mexican Pima Indians, all of the same tribe, same genetic pool, same band, but just one's below the border, one's above the border. The ones below the border in Mexico have a rate of obesity and diabetes, type 2 diabetes, at about 5%. Very, very low, okay? The Pima Indian, the same genetic pool again, above that border into Arizona, 40% diabetes and 40% obesity. It's the highest rate, percentage-wise, not numbers obviously, but percentage-wise, of the diabetics in America are the Pima Indians, okay? The highest percentage, or Pima Indians, have the highest percentage of type 2 diabetes and obesity. So why is there an 800% increase in obesity and diabetes in the American part of that band, the Pima Indians, versus the Mexican part of that band? Same genetic pool, same band. Okay, what's going on? Well, the Pima Indians in the United States have become part of the Western-style living. They become part of the industrialized world, and the ones in Mexico are still a primitive third world, and they still use wood for fuel and putting wood ashes containing minerals into their gardens. And the ones in America, the ones that are in the industrialized world, are using electricity for fuel. They don't have wood ashes. So stick with us. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
It doesn't matter whether you're buying coffee at the Quick Mart,
Thank you very much.
grocery store, or one of those Wi-Fi equipped coffee shops. The cost these days is ridiculous.
$5, please.
If you're one of us who remember buying coffee at the local diner for a nickel or a dime and are having sticker shock over the price of coffee these days, I've got great news for you. How would you like to own your own coffee company? We're not talking about some several $100,000 franchise investment. Longevity and its family of companies has now made it possible for you to be a coffee baron for just $10. Longevity's newest company, Jovolution, can do just that. With a full range of great-tasting gourmet coffees, some of the selections also contain healthy vitamins. So stop helping those gourmet companies build empires and start building one of your own with Jovolution from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Longevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with arthritis, strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live to be well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, and I'm going to 200. I want to bring 1,000 people along with me so our skeptics and critics will jump in with us after we get 1,000 people live to be beyond 200. And I want you to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Cures, and learn the secrets of the top 20 longevity cultures. Why do they have 40 times 100-year-olds we do? Why do they have 100-year-old per 250 of their population, and Americans only have 1 per 10,000? Contact your Youngevity associate. Get the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Cures. Okay, we have Billy sitting in for Doug today. Billy, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I have 2 pearls of wisdom, but they're actually on the same topic. And so I thought I would bring this up for a various number of reasons, which will become obvious in just a moment to you, Doc.
Okay.
Let's talk just about one particular vitamin, vitamin D.
Okay.
Just 8 hours ago, published in the Lancet publication in the United Kingdom. The headline is, everyone should take vitamin D. Everyone should consider taking vitamin D supplements to counter the lack of sunshine in the UK, according to government experts. That's 8 hours ago this was released. Now, the same publication published in its 24 January issue, the headline, Vitamin D Not Needed for Healthy People. And I thought to myself, why do they confuse us? Why do they keep giving us information that doesn't correspond to the last bit of information they've given us? What is this really all about? Is it to sell, potions and cures that we don't know about? Or do they really don't know what's going on? And so I thought I would ask you, because you probably know more about vitamins and minerals than any other human being on the planet Earth. Tell me about why they keep telling us. They told us alcohol's good for us. Then they tell us, no, the glass of wine's not so good for you. They tell us vitamin D is good for you. And then they tell us half a year later, vitamin D, everybody doesn't need it. What is the real story here? And do they really know?
Well, those are all great questions, Billy. And, of course, if you look back in history, going back before written history, through today, every century has thousands of failed medical theories. And that's true the 20th and 21st century. It has nothing's changed. The same problem. You get different groups battling each other. There was a time during the days of sail when there was no ships with engines. Everything moved around by sail. When millions of Japanese and British and European sailors were dying literally every 10 years, millions of them. And, of course, they were dying of scurvy primarily, a simple vitamin C deficiency. And there were people who kind of knew that. They didn't know about vitamin C, but they knew if you ate green leafy vegetables and grapefruit and that sort of stuff, lemons and limes, that heads of cabbage would prevent scurvy, that if they did that, they wouldn't die of scurvy. And, of course, the physicians were saying, look, this is a disease caused by germs. Show me the germ. Don't waste my time talking about food. And then, of course, 100 years later, vitamin C was identified, and in the laboratory they were able to prevent and cause scurvy by deficiency, induced deficiencies of vitamin C, and then by giving vitamin C. Well, the same thing is true here. These guys, some of them are still married to the fact that you can get enough vitamin D from your food and environment. If you are obsessive about it, you can. If you eat liver every day, where vitamin D is stored, if you take vitamin D supplements, or you stand out in the sunshine for an hour every day, or work outside without a shirt, you will get plenty of vitamin D. Now, doctors right now are testing people for vitamin D requirements or levels in their blood. They'll charge them $300 for a test to determine that, and everybody they test will be found to be short of vitamin D3, and they give them a prescription, and they give them 40,000 units of vitamin D. Well, back 25 years ago, they only wanted you to have 400 units of vitamin D. If you listen to your doctor, you don't even need the $300 test to see if you're low in vitamin D. If you listen to your doctor and stay out of the sun because you're going to get skin cancer, don't take vitamins and minerals because you're going to get overdose, and don't eat eggs because you're going to get cholesterol problems, you're going to be low in vitamin D. Take the 90 essential nutrients, just get it over with. Good job, Billy, and we'll be back after these messages. Okay, Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's go first to Arizona and Ava. Ava, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Ava, you're on the air.
Hi. Hello. I have a question. Hi. I actually have a question. I've been having, I have the fibrocystic breast disease, and they've been telling me to take Primrose vitamins, but I don't see that helping me. If I've been on your product for about 3 months already. No, about 2 months. Is there something specific I can take for that? And also,
sure.
I have a fatty liver.
Okay. All right. How long have you had fatty liver?
I just found out two months ago, along with.
Okay. Did they see that on a CAT scan or an MRI or something like that, or?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you have any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea,
No.
or dry skin? Okay. No. Do you have any history of asthma, bronchitis as a kid?
No, but I did have a valley fever.
Okay, well that's an infection. Yeah, that's an infection. Not going to apply here for fibrocystic breast disease, but thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, not unusual for people in Arizona and New Mexico and Nevada, that kind of thing. It's actually caused by a fungus called coccidioidomycosis, and is easily killed with a special antibiotic. Okay, so good.
Right.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 3.
Okay, do any of them have asthma or bronchitis?
My son does.
Okay. And do any of your kids have skin problems? Eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis?
No.
No. Okay. Any brothers and sisters?
No.
Okay.
I do have they don't have any condition.
I'm sorry?
I do have brothers and sisters, but they don't have that condition.
Okay. Anybody have their appendix out?
My son, my 9-year-old.
Okay. All right. This is a Shar thing. Okay, Shar. What's Ava's basic problem?
A gluten intolerance.
Absolutely, 100%. I'm sorry, Shar, go ahead.
She's unable to absorb stuff, and that's why the products may not work if you're not absorbing them.
Exactly. That's why you're not getting any benefit from the products, because you have an absorption problem, because you have a gluten intolerance, and that over time will cause your villi, the little finger-like projections in your small intestine, to shorten up and disappear, and scar tissue take their place, and you lose up to 85 to 95% of the absorptive surface of the intestine. So you go from having all these hairy-like fingers sticking out to a smooth wall like a garden hose. And as Shar said, it's going to reduce your absorptive capacity by about 95%. So hang on. We'll come back and we'll give you a program here for fibrocystic breast disease and fatty liver, and we'll deal with your kids, too, after these messages. Okay, Billy, let's go back to Arizona and Ava. Okay, so what are we going to do for Ava here, Shar? She's got liver nutritional deficiencies here, which is what causes the fatty liver. And let's see here. How much do you weigh, Ava, and how old are you? Ava, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 180, and I am 38 years old.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5'7".
Okay. Yeah, so you're not too far off at 5'7". I'd like to see you weigh 145, 150 pounds for a lady. So we may need to lose 30 pounds here. Okay, so Shar, what would you do for Ava? And don't forget the fibrocystic breast disease, okay? And so where are we going with this?
Well, I would get her on a gluten-free diet first, but then I'd give her 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and so yeah, you're going to be very, very good there. And what would you give her for her female problems, or for the fibrocystic breast disease?
I would give her Xerafem.
Okay, exactly right. Xerafem, Xerafem. I go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day, be 2 bottles a month. And that supports healthy hormone metabolism and production, and it helps support proper levels and function of estrogen, progesterone, adrenal hormones, and so on. And let's see here. We need a little more anti-inflammatory stuff for the fibrocystic breast disease. What else would you give her?
I give her the CM soft gels.
Okay, CM Plus capsules, absolutely. Go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. Very, very good. That stops inflammation. I would also throw in the Woman's FX. I'd go ahead and take an ounce twice a day. It's 1 ounce per 100 pounds of body weight. 180, I go to an ounce twice a day. And it's a 150-year-old blend of herbs, which are designed to deal with these sorts of things. And let's see here. And the 30 pounds. What would you give Ava for the 30 pound?
ASAP.
ASAP, very, very good. And so I'd go ahead and get 1 bottle, if you would, Ava, of the ASAP, and go ahead and take a dropper full under your tongue 30 minutes before each meal, and let it absorb through your oral tissues. It wouldn't hurt you if you swallowed it, but you won't get the maximum benefit, so you do want to let it absorb through your oral tissues, and usually within a couple of days you're going to see weight loss begin at a half pound to 2 pounds a day. And give us a call every couple of weeks, and you're going to find out that these things are something you can deal with and get rid of. The liver heals itself very quickly. Fibrocystic breast disease can resolve very quickly, and certainly the weight loss is something that is very easily done with ASAP. And things like asthma, appendicitis, getting multiples of deficiency diseases, and not being able to get benefit from supplement programs are all, drop-dead indicators of a gluten intolerance. Be obsessive about avoiding gluten, fried foods, processed meats, and oils. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
Let's head to California and Kathleen. Kathleen, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Kathleen. You're on the air.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Hi, Dr. Wallach. I'm really delighted to be able to talk with you today.
Well, thank you. How can we help you?
Tomorrow I have an appointment with an orthopedic surgeon to talk about potentially 2 hip replacements, full hip replacements. I have had soreness in my hips since 2004. The x-rays have shown decreasing cartilage until the last x-ray a year ago showed no cartilage in my hips. And I'm considering that, been getting around okay, but I have pain a lot of the time. The x-rays have also shown that I have bone spurs, etc. So no sooner had I made an appointment to see an orthopedic surgeon when a couple friends of mine said, "Oh, Kathleen, you should try the longevity products, the 90 for Life 2.0, that will regrow cartilage." And I said, "Really?" I talked to my physical therapist and other people, and all the medical profession and people in the know, quote unquote, all say nothing will regrow cartilage. I have heard that you've said that it's 100% for sure that cartilage can be regrown, and because for me, November is the time when I have time to have surgery and recuperate. I'm focusing on that time to do the surgeries. Of course, I would rather not. I'd really rather not. I've been taking these products now for a month and a half, and what I want to know is what evidence is there that this really regrows cartilage? Do we have case studies? Do we have testimonials? Do we have x-rays? Do we have proof that this really does
I get
work,
the gist.
not just once in a while?
Okay, Kathleen, first of all, how old are you?
67.
Okay, and how much do you weigh?
135.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5'6".
Okay, so you're slim, 135 pounds, you're slim. And let's see, do you have any other issues, any diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney failure?
No, I'm very healthy otherwise.
Okay. Did you have your appendix out as a kid?
No tonsils, no appendix.
Okay. No tonsil operations, no appendix, or you don't have them because they were taken out?
My tonsils were taken out. That's it.
Okay, but your appendix was not taken out?
No.
Okay, do you have children?
No.
Okay, do you have brothers and sisters?
Half sisters.
Okay, now your half-sisters, were they from your mother or your father?
Father.
Okay. All right. So you're an only child from your mother.
Yeah. Yeah, my father had a hip replacement when he was about my age.
Well, it's not genetic,
I think
dear.
it's largely
So
because of my posture.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry about it because it has nothing to do with your father. It's not a genetic thing. Okay? Bone-to-bone arthritis is, in fact, whether it's in your hip or your knees or your shoulders, your fingers, your ankles or elbows, it doesn't matter, your neck, your jawbone, TMJ kind of thing. These things are caused by just simple nutritional deficiencies. However, even if you supplement and you're not absorbing, you effectively have a relative deficiency because you're not absorbing it, and so it goes out the other end. And so there's two reasons why this program will not work. One is you're underdosing. Let's say you're a 300-pound guy and you're taking a dose for a 50-pound person, you're not going to see results. And also if you're not absorbing. And so sounds like we need to work on an absorption problem here. Okay. Shar, this is a Shar thing, 135 pounds, 5'6", 67 years old, and she's asking about proof. And, of course, you've been with us for 25 years. You have a very large group that you're responsible for, 500,000 people in 17 countries and so forth. Just as a rough estimate, could you say that you've seen more than 100 people regrow the cartilage in their knees and hips?
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Okay. And I'm being very conservative here. And have you seen people regrow cartilage that were told by their doctors they couldn't regrow cartilage?
Oh, yeah, because the doctors know nothing.
When it comes to cartilage and bones and diabetes and Alzheimer's disease.
When it comes to almost anything, they know nothing. But yes, you can, contrary to popular belief, you can grow new cartilage. You can get rid of bone spurs. Well, Donna Baumgartner got rid of her bone spur in less than a week, I think.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you know the name of an ambassador to the United Nations who had bone-to-bone arthritis in both his knees, and he was scheduled to have double knee replacement? He canceled his knee surgery so he could do our program, and he really regrew his cartilage?
Yep. I know who he is. Yes, I do.
And what's his name?
Andrew Young.
Okay, yeah. He was the ambassador to the United Nations under Jimmy Carter, and from Atlanta, Georgia. He was also the mayor of Atlanta for, I think, a couple of terms, and one of the great civil rights activist during the civil rights days during the 60s and 70s. Just really a great guy, and he's been one of our good friends forever. And, you know, athletes that have regrown cartilage in their knees.
Of course. Theo Ratliff
and hundreds of others. And we know a Navy SEAL. Yeah, we know a Navy SEAL who, you know, has regrown cartilage in his knees. You know, Marvin.
And an ex-sheriff.
And an ex-sheriff. Yeah, from Michigan.
Yep.
In reality, I've seen thousands of people, because I've been doing this since 1936, Kathleen, but it's a fair question on your part, because the prevailing thinking by the medical doctors is you can't. Now, you have to appreciate there's thousands of failed medical theories every century in the medical profession. In the 20th century and 21st century is no different. There's thousands of failed medical theories, and one of them is you can't regrow cartilage. So I do want you to get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, and get a hold, if you haven't gotten it, get a hold of the CD and the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and it talks a lot about these surgeries versus rebuilding and so forth. Now, one last thing. There is a study that's published in the New England Journal of Medicine, July 2002. It was a study done by the Harvard School of Medicine, the Department of Orthopedic Surgery, and the title of the article was Joint Replacement for Arthritis Worthless. They particularly talked about knees. They looked at the records of 300,000 people who had gotten knee and hip replacement surgeries. They looked at the records of 300,000. Is that enough for you, Kathleen? 300,000 people where they gave them surgery and it was the wrong thing to do according to this orthopedic surgeon group from Harvard Medical School?
What journal was that?
New England Journal of Medicine. You ever heard of it? It's one of the most
New England
highly regarded
okay.
New England Journal of Medicine, July 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 135 pounds. What would you give Kathleen Shar for cartilage?
I would give her a healthy bone and joint pack, but then I give her an extra bottle of glucogel because in the beginning, until she rebuilds all her cartilage, I would take extra glucogel.
Yeah, and I'd give her an extra bottle of the osteo, too, so she could take 1 ounce of the osteo at breakfast, 1 ounce at dinner time, 15 glucogel a day with the extra bottle of glucogel. You're exactly right, 5 at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Stay away from carbonated drinks and all the bad stuff, and call us every couple of weeks. Because you're looking at surgery in November. You got several months here, Kathleen. We should be able to regrow your cartilage by then. They'll be out jogging along with all the kids. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young Duty, 90 for Life Crusade. And Billy, let's go to callers.
All right, Doc, let's head to sunny California and Barbara. Barbara, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, yes, Barbara, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
My name is Barbara, and I don't want to be on dialysis, but I am a diabetic, and the doctor said I had a heart murmur, and I have been having pains in the head, trouble with forgetting, and lately my stomach's been swollen, and my bowels are like kind of hard to move, and then I have the swelling of the leg and the feet, and my toes are dark, and my big toe been swollen for 6 years.
Okay.
And I have glaucoma in the right eye, and I don't sleep that well at night, and trouble with the lungs. Sometimes when I'm walking, I get tired and dehydrated.
Okay, we only have a moment here, but I get the drill here. How much do you weigh, Barbara?
190.
Okay, and how tall are you?
Because I'm skinny.
Okay, how tall are you?
5'6".
Okay, at 5'6", I'd like to see you weigh 140, 145, 150, so we need to lose 40 to 50 pounds. All right, this is a Shar thing. Shar, she's got like 18 different diseases here. What do you think she's got?
She's got gluten intolerance, and she's gonna keep getting more unless she gets on a gluten-free diet immediately.
Exactly. Okay, very, very good. Well done. Good gluten-free diet. And, the two life-threatening things right now, of course, are the diabetes. She got some heart problems, heart murmur. And, of course, then she's got also concerned about kidney failure and dialysis perhaps. So what would you do for her? 190 pounds.
Well, I'd give her 2 healthy blood sugar packs, and then I would add to that Ultimate Daily, and I would add selenium, too, for the heart.
Mm-hmm. I'd go ahead and give her 3 selenium twice a day, for body weight. 2 of the, as you point out, 2 of the healthy blood sugar packs, a full dose of everything twice a day, including the 3 sweeties twice a day. Go ahead and take your fasting blood sugar before you medicate yourself, and as your blood sugar drops, reduce your medication. And also, I would enhance that Ultimate Daily tablets with the Ultimate Cardio Sticks. I'd go ahead and have her take 3 of those a day, 1 at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 3 boxes a month. They come in boxes of 30. And I would also give her the Cardio FX capsules, 3 of those 3 times a day. That's 3 bottles a month of that. And what would you do for the weight loss thing here, Shar?
ASAP.
ASAP. And also, this program will also help her with a glaucoma, which is blocked arteries in the eyes. And the ASAP, a full dropper full under your tongue, Barbara, 30 minutes before each meal, let it absorb through your oral tissues, and you'll begin to lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And what would you do for her bloating and belly and all that kind of stuff?
I give her the enzymes.
Ultimate Enzymes, 1 or 2 minutes before each meal, a couple ounces of water, and call us every couple of weeks. We want to know your weight, your blood sugar levels. We want to know, other things here, because you should. I'd go ahead and eat 3 or 4 eggs twice a day too, because I want to get your blood protein up, and that'll help you with this edema and swelling kind of stuff. And you get on a gluten-free diet, the constipation thing should go away pretty quick. And what would you do for her pain, for the generalized pain she's got?
She could rub CM cream and trauma oil on it.
Okay, I could put the CM cream and trauma oil, mix 5 or 6 drops of the trauma oil from our Ancient Legacy division into the, say, a teaspoon of CM cream. You can apply that topically to any joint or tendon that's painful. And give us a call every couple of weeks, Barbara, and let us know what's going on, and with some details, and we'll walk you through this, because you're going to be a happy lady, but you got to be, obsessive about the gluten-free diet, and that includes the dog, cat food, dog food, mother-in-law, spouse, kids. Everybody's got to be gluten-free. Well, thank you, everybody. Great questions and testimony today. Thank you so much, Billy. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs, and God bless America.
It doesn't matter whether you're buying coffee at the Quick Mart,
Thank you very much.
grocery store, or one of those Wi-Fi equipped coffee shops. The cost these days is ridiculous.
$5, please.
If you're one of us who remember buying coffee at the local diner for a nickel or a dime and are having sticker shock over the price of coffee these days, I've got great news for you. How would you like to own your own coffee company? We're not talking about some several $100,000 franchise investment. Longevity and its family of companies has now made it possible for you to be a coffee baron for just $10. Longevity's newest company, Javolution, can do just that. With a full range of great-tasting gourmet coffees, some of the selections also contain healthy vitamins. So stop helping those gourmet companies build empires and start building one of your own with Javolution from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.